The Cardinals and the Steelers. Phil, these two met in a thrilling Super Bowl game
I thought I was
in
about to
2008.
hit.
Super Bowl 43 that came down to a last-minute touchdown.
It did. What an exciting game. Some of the big plays. But what I remember about that is the last drive by the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger making an unbelievable, outstanding throw to win it for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Second down.
In the backfield. He's hit as he throws it.
Third down.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Oh my God.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Roethlisberger is going to scramble. Makes the reception. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
Catch made. James marked down after a gain of 4.
Still had about a whole quarter.
That's the only good thing you can say about that play. The quarterback's happy. He gets a completion.
That's how slow you going.
He only goes for a couple yards.
Can't score.
I'm trying to.
Here they come to the 41-yard line. Second down and 6. Airing it out. What a way to start the game.
I made that
First
just like I
possession
said. I
touchdown.
thought.
That's a big way to get the momentum
I
in
knew
your
I was
favor
about to
with that
score, though.
touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the
Are you
first
gonna kick
quarter,
the
you're
field
on
goal
top
or
of the
just
other team,
in
and you
it?
just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting
Go for
pressure
this.
on the opposition to go
Go
out
for
there
it.
and try to make something
I
happen.
know I can do it, but people.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody climb the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
They will not find a way
Wow.
out of
At
the
least
zone,
I'm
so
winning.
they'll only get 6 points out of the trip.
If I score, I'll have to kick a field goal to beat you. Oh, baby.
Okay. You see about that?
The Cardinals are ready to return to kickoff.
Let's see how long it take me to score.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it.
Really? What?
Keeps churning ahead. That brings the play to an end. That return's good for about 23.
Yeah.
One of the great arms in the league. Number 3, quarterback Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer now with the Arizona Cardinals. Look, Bruce Arians loves to throw the football down the field. And what's the greatest trait Carson Palmer has? Throwing the football down the field.
You got it.
Hey, I'm about to win. I'm about to try to block him as hard as I can.
2 tight ends on the field here. There's a flag right there.
Ain't caught on you.
Clutch catch.
Hey, I hope this home. Offense. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah.
Okay.
The defense will take the penalty.
First down.
I would have first down either way.
What a difficult spot to be in from here.
Yeah.
Yep, only play right there.
Ellington is in the backfield. Nice catch.
But he's not gonna score.
Another name for the fly route, the go route, it's a streak. And that means they want you to be a blue streak, run as fast as you can, get by that defense, and make a big play.
Back in Super Bowl 43, Phil, when the Steelers won in the closing seconds, how about that catch by Santonio Holmes?
Yeah, it was a tremendous catch in the right corner of the end zone. And
Yeah,
what a throw by Ben
I blocked
Roethlisberger.
that.
That goes down as one of the top 5 catches in Super Bowl history.
Taking a look at this offense, he doesn't always get all the acclaim, but 6'3" out of Notre Dame wide receiver Michael Floyd.
He's just a solid NFL receiver when you talk about Michael Floyd, and here's what's going to happen. He's going to get better every single year, so look out for Michael Floyd.
Palmer's going to take it from the gun. Down the field.
Yeah, interception.
Midway through the first quarter, and it's always a time when you're punching and counter-punching, and now they've got the pick and a chance
That was
to
one
score
lucky pick.
again.
Now, what would you know about punching and counter-punching, Jim? Were you a boxer at one time? It's amazing. You've done every sport, but you're right. They get out there, they did everything right. They've done everything right on both sides of the ball, and they're looking good.
Second down following that incompletion.
Get an interception.
You say that.
Williams is in the backfield. Finds Brown.
Thought he was about to get
That's
interception.
his first reception today.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Third down on the way. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Third down.
Brown's got it, and a first. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
Here's the football marked at the 47. It's Williams in the backfield. Roethlisberger's back at it now. Dropping back once again. The catch is made. Martin's in on the tackle.
Wait, man. She'll still be playing, but just wait.
Roethlisberger's able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line. The Steelers come out. Two tight ends on the field. First down and 10. Roethlisberger's on the move. Could have been intercepted.
Well, when there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side, and the defense does a job like this, where they are covering those receivers, there is nothing a quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
Coming to the line at the 30. And Williams is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Roethlisberger's running away from the pressure.
Oh, man.
Down after
It's so blamed back.
Roethlisberger
No,
is
not.
able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
All set up now at the 21. Timeout called by the defensive unit. Third down now. Williams is in the backfield. Roethlisberger's taking off. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Well, I guess you can see why the defense is not having a spy on this quarterback, because even when he breaks the pocket on third and short, still not able to get the first down.
After a quarter of play, we're seeing two defenses controlling the play. We'll be back in a moment. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. The Steelers get a first down. That's reception number 4 for him. The Cardinals defense desperately wanted that stop, but now they'll have to stay on the field.
Sometimes you got to guess right on the defensive side, and that time the defense did not guess the right way. They were in the wrong defense, and they gave up that 4th down attempt.
They come to the line of scrimmage, first down. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
I thought I was about to make that.
Second down and 10. Roethlisberger's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete.
Williams lines up as the single back here. Roethlisberger's on the move. Up in the air and comes down with the catch.
No first.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
Going for it on 4th down.
Come on, Sneak, come on. Yes!
Antonio Brown with the catch.
Challenge that. Pause it. Go over. Clear. Challenge that. I'm trying to help.
And we're going to have a stoppage here because the booth wants to have a look at this potential touchdown. So we have a challenge. Did the ball break the plane of the end zone? That's the question.
Here's the rule. The tip of the football, all it has to do is touch any part of that white line, which is the end zone. If it nips that line, then it's going to be a touchdown, Jim. That's what we need to look for.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So he challenged the play, and the coach's challenge does not pay off.
Well, I agree with the head coach still. I would have made this challenge because it was so important to the outcome of the game, and it was a little bit of a gamble, but it was worth it.
Once again.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Touchdown!
Touchdown!
6 on the board.
Touchdown!
Wait, let me see that.
Wait, I just not say.
Early in the second, and that touchdown puts a little more distance between these teams.
It does, and you know what? The one team that's behind's got to decide to do. They're going to have to come out.
Yeah, nice field goal.
Because
Yeah,
it's
you
pretty
made it.
evident. The team that just scored, they got a lot of pride. They're playing hard.
I'm about to catch up
This is
anyway.
gonna be a tough day.
19-0.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff.
We're only gonna play this first half, I guess.
First half, and then we be back with the second
Johnson's
half.
going to start his return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Mitchell's making his way back onto the field, and there's no question who's been the man in charge out there for this defense as they built up this lead.
There's nothing like being the man, isn't it? I mean, you could relate to that, I think, because you are the man, Jim, and so is, hey, on the defensive side, he is absolutely the man.
The Cardinals from the 22. Completion to Fitzgerald. That's his first reception today.
That is one nice catch by Larry Fitzgerald.
Right now.
No, he not. Church.
Maneuvers while the football's in the air to
I
make those
thought I
catches.
said
This guy
that
can do
what
a
he
lot.
do didn't score.
First and 10. Going for the home run.
No!
Oh! Interception!
And Fitzgerald's going to make the tackle.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Steelers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did. The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Roethlisberger's now completed 4 in a row. Roethlisberger's going to take off with it. Is it
Why you took it from my hand?
Offense has the ball.
Oh,
The Steelers are leading in this one, and a lot of that goes back to the play of this quarterback, Phil. Roethlisberger's been in rhythm so far today.
He has been in rhythm. He is hot. Some days, Jim, when you warm up, you know you have it, and that's what happened to this guy today. When he was warming up, he had it, and he has it in the game. Roethlisberger's mobility, boy, gives him a chance to make a play, doesn't it, when you force him out of the pocket, but not able to complete the pass because
I got to play.
he's open.
2nd and 10 coming up. Williams lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Roethlisberger's going to scramble. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. That's reception number 2 for him.
Big Ben Roethlisberger can hang in there with the best of them, but when you force him to, he will move, and he's always looking to throw the football. Good job throwing on the run that time.
We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. The Steelers snap it at the 36. Heath Miller with the catch. And pick up about 4.
he just now spit me.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day. 2nd and 5 coming up. It's Williams in the back. The Steelers from the 32. Roethlisberger's on the move. And they can't connect.
Interception, but he dropped it.
Roethlisberger's athletic enough to get out of the pocket. That's a really good job by him. But you have to give the defense a lot of credit. They shut down all the receivers.
3rd and 5. He'll throw it over the middle. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Bryant's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Quarters formation here for the defense. The Steelers from the 32. Roethlisberger's running away from the pressure. Leaps up and
Yes,
Miller's tackled down after a gain of 7. The Steelers know that a 4th down conversion like that can be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3-4 plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side.
Just 25 yards to pay dirt.
That's my brother making that noise.
Williams is in the backfield. 1st down at the 25. Roethlisberger's taking off. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Look, no, don't.
Oh, man.
Outside the pocket that time, and it's a good
Look
job
at this.
outside the
This was
pocket,
an
but there's no way to
Boom.
throw it. The pass
3
is
people
incomplete.
smashed into her.
I know. I should have been in.
No, don't do that ever.
Roethlisberger comes out in the
Ever.
pistol.
Okay, come on. Controller malfunctions.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 25. And that'll
Oh
probably
my
go
God.
as a drop.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive
Pretty much they
side,
can live in this
I
quarter.
like
That
the
was my
fact
ball.
that you can blitz.
I gotta make a
Send more
touchdown.
guys that they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Williams is lined
Gotta
up
make
in a
this
single back
touchdown.
formation. Roethlisberger's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Had it,
Are you kidding?
dropped it.
Oh my God! I hope I
Roethlisberger's
get
mobility,
this
boy,
one.
gives him a chance to make a play, doesn't it, when you force him out of the pocket, but not able to complete the pass because nobody's open.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
No!
Roethlisberger's on the move.
No!
The ball over
Yes.
downs.
No!
Yes.
I'm gonna make it
The
intercept.
Steelers were putting together quite a drive, but they don't finish it off.
I
Turn
intercept.
it over on down.
Yeah, it's disheartening.
interception, not
Anytime you do
interception.
this, you have a good offensive series, then you don't convert in a most crucial situation.
Have to
Depress
score
it,
right here, then I
go
get
to
ball
the
back.
sideline and try to correct
I
it.
might get
Lost
one
So
of
I
two
those.
gotta
on
make
that
an
play.
interception. 'Cause last time it was an accident.
1st down at the 26. Scanning the field. Good coverage by Gay that time as the pass
Was
goes
that
incomplete.
caught? No, it was
Man, the quarterback,
It
the
was a-
coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type
It's
of
an
effort. How
incompletion.
about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
The Cardinals snap it up at the 26. It was right there,
Yes,
but
he
didn't bring
dropped
it in.
it.
Now, Jim,
He
now it's
dropped
time.
that.
Even though it's 3rd and long, you can't be over there, playing it safe. That has not
He
worked
dropped
for you.
it.
Time to call a play, take a chance, and get that football down the field.
The Cardinals will set up. The 36 is the 1st down line.
Out.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals use
Let y'all
another
know that
timeout here, and they have
we might lose this game. Right for you, girl, Shalia.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
No!
The coach is going to go for it.
Do that.
Your fault. To my master.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Cardinals take it from the 23. Heaving it down the field.
Are you?
Cardinals turn the ball
It's
over
my
on
ball.
down.
I'm not gonna make
Defense
it.
now signaling for a timeout. Really good field position here.
I
to start
gotta
this
do
drive.
it. I got to. Come on. I know I can.
One more snap in halftime. 1st down at the 23. Roethlisberger and Miller with that combination.
I'm about to make it,
The
y'all.
first half here in Sun City, USA. Back to the Phoenix
I'm
area
not gonna
for
make
the
it, y'all.
3rd quarter after a short break. All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming
You
back
won.
onto the field, and we're about to get the 2nd half started. With this kick, the 2nd half is underway. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Cardinals have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They're being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
The 3rd quarter begins with this play. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it
He
out.
sucked.
Good timing by the defensive
dropped
player
the
that
ball
time.
once again.
He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Carson Palmer takes a look now from under center. 2nd and 10. Launches it down the field.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Finally, they
First
caught it.
reception today.
Wait a minute.
Hurry up, 2-minute offense. First and 10. It's Gresham. And that's a gain of 13.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Oh, interception!
Tackles made.
That's cheating.
It doesn't appear this defense is going to be any less superior in the second half than they were in the first.
This team is the
Well, Jim,
worst
they
team
have
on this
everything.
game.
They got a good defensive
Arizona.
line, good linebackers, good secondary, and an aggressive coach. What's that add up to? A really outstanding defense.
Here's Miller. Miller's tackled down at the 32. The Steelers are in front thanks to their quarterback. Roethlisberger's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
Gains 19.
Holding. Defense. Automatic first down.
He was holding my team.
Williams lined up as the single back. First down at the 37. Roethlisberger finds Miller.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Roethlisberger's now completed 4 in a row. Second down and 10. Takes the hit.
Man.
Injury.
Injury.
Roethlisberger's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be third down. The Steelers break huddle and show a jumbo look. Vic's going to take off with it.
I gotta make this fourth down.
You got to make this one down.
The Steelers will risk it here, going for it on fourth
If
down.
I don't hit this, I'll make an interception like that.
The Steelers
stand right here.
line up.
Make sure
First
it's
down marker right at the 47-yard line. Vic's going to scramble.
Interception! Oh no!
And he scores off the interception.
He's in the clear.
He scores off the
He scored!
He scores off the interception.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that
I
play.
scored off the interception. Wait, I just paused it on accident. Look. He can't return for this game.
Cause I'm about to injure one other team.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Steelers team official. Ben Roethlisberger's gone down with a leg injury.
Dude,
However, team
I'm about to kick
doctors
the field
won't
goal.
know for sure what it is until he gets x-rays. Either way, guys, it does appear to be
I'm
serious.
still in the lead.
On top
This
of
is the
that,
first
they're saying
time.
it's hard to know how
like,
long
making
he'll be
it-
out for right now.
making
but
a
they would
touchdown
not
this
rule
whole
out
game.
Just saying, if I
extended
score and I
absence.
kick
The Steelers set to return the kick.
Uh-huh. I didn't mean to do that.
The Steelers retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Stay right here again.
Define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far, the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
Vicks looking long. Leaps in the air. That's it. That's a tackle at the 48. That's reception. Number 7 for him.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
The Steelers come out in a jumbo set. Vic's on the move.
He made me.
It's intercepted. Midway through the third, and this offense now with a chance to get right back into it.
Yes, they can get right back into it. What a play by the defense. On the offensive side, they need their quarterback to start playing better. This is a good time to take advantage of the interception, the opportunity, and get it done.
The Cardinals offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Bill. Because no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
I thought you
got
dropped
it.
The play is sloppy. The calling of the plays has also been, I think, a little sloppy. Give these guys a better chance to make some positive plays.
We'll go no huddle. Staying with the passing game on first down.
There we go. Catch it.
Going to be a penalty here.
Flag on somebody.
Please be defense. It could be either one.
Holding. Offense.
Really?
Yeah, offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still first down.
Why it's never on her?
Ellington lined up as the single back. 1st and 20. Going deep.
Again.
But it's incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop
I have to
passes
score.
because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
This will be 2nd down. Ellington is in the backfield. Down the field.
Boom. Are you kidding? You suck.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
Palmer's lined up. 2 tight ends set. The Cardinals will take the snap from the 40. Going for the deep ball. He brings it in. That's his first reception today.
The Cardinals did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple.
I'm about to
Leads
end
the
up winning the
score.
game.
1st and goal from the 4. Palmer's completion percentage,
Still got
40% on the day. And now they're in the hurry up. 2nd and goal.
Like this?
from
Like
the
this, huh?
3. Runs it
you
across
got
for the
funny
score.
smell.
Touchdown.
Not everybody's able to run the football in near the goal line for scores anymore in the offense. It's just too hard. But this offense, tough. The offensive line, give them credit. They gave the running back enough room, and he got in there for the score.
Now they come out for the point after. Of course, this year, the new rule, the PAT is snapped from the 15-yard line, making the point after 13 yards longer than the pass, a 33-yard point after attempt.
Fitzgerald's probably ready to get right back on the field after that last drive, a drive in which he contributed over 40 yards receiving, helping the team score. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
the Steelers have given away most of their halftime lead with a very lackluster third quarter so far.
Yeah, it was bad. Lackluster is too good of a word for it. But I'd say this. The quarterback
I'm about to get another interception.
I'm about to get a touchdown.
Make a play and get this thing turned around.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Vick running away from the pressure.
No.
And Miller.
Oh, I dropped that.
It went straight through his body.
Vick's athletic enough to get out of the pocket. That's a really good job by him. But you have to give the defense a lot of credit. They shut down all the receivers.
The Steelers take it from the 28. Vick's taking off.
Got him.
Intercepted.
Oh, he intercepted just like he said. Oh.
User pick. A user pick.
I can do a
Still
user
late
pick
third
too.
quarter, and the defense gets the football back with the interception.
Yeah, it's about time. It's time they made that play. They've been in position a few times today, and they didn't take advantage of the situation. But that time, they got the right call, the right defense, and they made the play.
Oh,
Larry Fitzgerald.
Drop.
And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The football sits at the 40.
Ellington's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Got hit on release.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
it's the same play on it over and over.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Palmer looking down the field.
Interception.
Oh, well, but you about to get a fourth now. You already got one. You're not gonna- Sorry. I gotta make this touchdown.
It's my ball.
I mean,
Oh my God.
I got tackled him.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. Leach is usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Palmer's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under.
No, I tried.
He was gonna make that
Downs.
Who's still winning though?
me about
Well,
to.
when you have a small lead and it's 4th and long, why would you decide to go for it? It is a close game. We said that. Protect the lead.
Why am I
Make
remembering?
the other team beat you. Don't
You
help
don't know
them out.
nothing about
That's
football.
what that
I
decision
know.
did.
The Steelers
Getting
offense
y'all.
now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
And they're going to get him here
Man.
for a sack. Well, we know one thing. Defense. Tackle, you got power, and it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the cue.
It's the controllers keep messing up.
Coming up, 2nd down.
Yes, almost over. I'm about to
We're
win.
about to get the
No,
final quarter
I
started
can
here,
do
partner.
it.
And this defensive
can-
battle
oh,
has
snap.
the feel of a game potentially
I
headed
just-
to overtime.
Oh, snap.
Absolutely. This game is so tight and the scoring is so hard to come by that I would not be shocked at all to see it go into overtime. But, hey, still a ways to go.
I mean, I could've caught
Can
that.
both of these teams continue to play this
I
way
just
and
tried
not
to
make
hurry
that
up the
big
pass.
mistake? Well, in a situation like this, third and long, there's only a few things you can do. Screens always are good and safe. Draw plays are also a safe call. But if you're going to throw it, most of the time you throw it short and hope the receiver can catch it and make a run afterwards.
It's Williams in the backfield.
Oh, God.
For the sack.
4th and 20. 4th and 29.
Getting late in the fourth, and this offense is running out of time to grab the lead in this
Look how
game.
far you are
Can
from
their
getting the first
defense
down.
get them the ball back?
Yeah, pressure's on the defense. Can they give their offense
look.
one more chance?
I know I'm
They've
far
been
and back,
solid
but
on
I
the
sure I
defensive
can
side
still
today.
do it. If
I think they can
make
get it done.
And Williams
I can
in
make
the
it in the
backfield.
clip.
Single back set.
Look at
Turn the ball over on downs. Early in this final quarter, and it's the defense that's able to step up and seize control of this game.
Nice job by the defense. I like what they did there that time on that fourth down play. I got to say this, Jim. What was the offense thinking? Two things. Why'd they go for it, and why did they choose to play that didn't work?
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Ellington is tackled down. Ends up picking up about 2.
I'm about to
No time to waste. They hurry to the line. 2nd and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. Ellington, 2nd touchdown of the game.
Oh, man, the defense is going to be mad about this. They were thinking run. They had the defense called. It was right, but they're not able to stop the surge by the offensive line, and they let the running back get in there for the TD.
The Cardinals getting ready for the kickoff.
Can't turn it.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Cardinals defense returns to the field. They got to be saying right now, come on now, go for it again on your own side of the field on 4th down if we get to that point.
Well, we know why now. He's not a coach in the NFL. Making decisions like that, he'd be fired after 1 week. You just got to be smarter than that. You can't
Not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack.
Looking long.
Man, he might win this game, y'all. Sorry. I'm pretty sure y'all wanted me to win. Sorry.
A long field ahead of them at the 10.
Oh, it's a good game.
Double tight end formation. Matt Spade has the reception.
There's a fine line there when you're winning the football game. What do you do on the defensive side? Well, that time the defensive coordinator stayed aggressive, and he forces a 4th down by the offense.
Oh, I see that.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Oh,
Diggs on the move. The Steelers turn the ball over on downs.
Hard to understand why the coach would go for it here on 4th and long. We got a close game. Just too early to try something like that, and it backfired.
The Cardinals back on the field on offense. They've got to be pleased with the way their offense took shape on that previous drive, which went all the way for a touchdown.
Yeah, their calling card has always been the fact that they
Make the grab. Touchdown.
feel
time
like.
and place now. It's hard to even say the word great for a catch by the
Trust me,
wide receiver.
he can make
we
it
see so
one
many
hand
of them.
in
This one, that is a great catch.
He made it.
28-13.
The Steelers will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores
No return.
28-13. No return.
He tried to kick
The
it
ball's
far
coming
for
out
a
to the
reason
20.
why.
The Steelers really let it
I'm sorry,
all
she
hang
has-
out the
she
last
don't know
time
how to
they had
speak.
The ball filled. They went for it on fourth down to their own territory. Let's see if they're a little more
I do not
conservative with this
speak. He
possession.
just playing with
Well,
you.
you know, it's amazing. I want to say really
Sure I
a good
am.
defensive call by
Yeah.
the defensive coordinator. But
Not
let's be
y'all, but-
honest, when you're backed up and you go for it on fourth down situation
Shamar.
like that, anybody could have made that call.
Oh
so
my God.
just a bad
Say that.
decision on the offensive side.
If there was a
Last
beat writer
video.
covering this coach, what do you think the headline would
Told
be
me
to
to
borrow
say
his
that.
story?
No,
It'd probably be the first
why are you trying to lie?
No, I'm not. See?
time I've ever agreed with the beat writer.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Frosty Rucker finds the quarterback.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is
lost.
the defensive end. What a good job
Okay.
that time by him.
I lost this one. But y'all might see me win another match if I ever beat a video game. I'm not sure.
Brown's the receiver on the screen. That's a gain of 6.
Good job by the receiver, running into that defense through the zone, finding the open space, and making a nice catch.
Third down.
Oh, I did.
And he's going to be dumped.
Or-
That's a 3 and out.
Well, the
Me too.
defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on
Oh,
third
my.
down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Going for it on fourth down. Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the fourth.
I
One-handed
still
makes
caught
the
that,
grab.
but I still did.
2 minutes to go in the
It's
second
his ball
half.
now.
Here.
We return out of the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter action. First down at the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, first play.
Fitzgerald's second
He wanted
touchdown of the
it to
game.
go.
That touchdown
bad,
most
boy.
assuredly was the nail in the coffin.
Oh, it absolutely was, wasn't it? And listen, the game is always won in the trenches, and what I mean by that today, the offensive line won the battle. They beat the defensive line all over the field. The pass
Sorry, the controller messed up.
protection was tremendous, and the run blocking was very good. That's why they won the game easily.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Steelers hope to get things going here. They have been anything but productive here in quite some time. 3 consecutive drives that have led to nowhere.
Well, let's give a lot of credit to the defensive side, especially the defensive line. They are absolutely taking it to the offense. They are beating them up, and the defensive line is winning the battles like this. It's all about the defense.
Second down here. Williams lines up as the single back here. And they get the sack.
How long is this going to be happening?
How long it's
Good
gonna
job of
take?
the safety getting that sack. I'll say
You.
this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's shown us he can
I
burst
know
through and
that.
get to the
Hey,
quarterback.
You not
you try to do that on
Vick
he split out wide for this snap. Drop back, shotgun formation. And
Ooh.
they swap him again.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force. The football down the field and get the turnover.
The coach is going to go for it. It's Miller on the receiving end. The Steelers turn the ball over on down.
31 seconds left.
That's a good job. Run. Drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it. Right on him for the completion.
The Cardinals can
So
put
should
this
not be-
game away here. Just run out the clock here, Phil. It's been a blowout victory, and now all you're trying to do is not get anybody hurt.
That's right. Get this game over with. And in the NFL, you've got to treasure moments like this. To win easily, that doesn't happen often, so enjoy this victory. Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got to lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle, as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody two things. Stay in bounds and put two hands on the football.
Loss of a couple that time. 2nd and goal from the 8. The hit knocks the ball out.
I don't care. I want a
incomplete.
game.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim,
It's
I
a
wish
very
I could say the
want
same
this
that I
one.
enjoyed spending
Like
these
when I
last 3
come back,
hours
I will
with you,
have
but
my
that's just not the
skills on.
case.
It's
But
smart.
no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
Well,
I think I'll see you
want-
next week, maybe.
That was all
For Phil
of the
Sims
game.
and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
Don't forget, leave a like and subscribe.